Sarah Meredith, thank you. Well, it's a new trend among busy moms. It's called Mommy Makeover. Women are getting a little nip tuck after giving birth. A Beverly Hills Plastic Surgeon is going to break it all down for us, all the procedures out there. We want to welcome to Fox 11 News, Dr. Dennis Doss. Thanks so much for coming all the way here from Beverly Hills. Great to be with you.
Hi, Sharon. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah. So tell me a little about your practice. You practice out of Beverly Hills?
Yeah, I'm in private practice in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
I've been practicing plastic surgery for over 10 years, and I've just had a solo practice for the last 4.
Okay, wonderful. And, tell us about this new trend for busy moms that are doing what you're calling mommy makeovers.
Yeah, so traditionally after pregnancy, moms have changes in their breasts and their tummy, and they'd like to get back to their pre-pregnancy state. So oftentimes they'll want a breast implant, maybe a breast lift, and then a tummy tuck to give them a flat tummy again.
And how popular are these procedures? I mean, are we talking about this is kind of taking over the waves here in plastic surgery?
It's been extremely common.
Right.
Yeah, and in fact, a lot of times these women are not only addressing their breast and tummy now, they also want to address their buttock through the Brazilian butt lift.
Okay, we're going to get to that in a minute, but let's start with the breast augmentation. What are you exactly doing these days?
Yeah, so I think the hottest trend right now in breast augmentation is the gummy bear breast implants.
Okay.
And
we have some before and after pictures, by the way, that you...
Yeah.
Oh, we don't. So what exactly is this? Why are you calling this the gummy bear augmentation?
These are highly cohesive silicone breast implants. The safety profile is a lot better because, as you can see, you can cut them in half, and the silicone just does not leak from the implants. So the women really are interested in these for a higher safety profile.
And is this what you have right here?
Yep, that's exactly what we've got right here.
Can I feel it? Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yep.
So is this different from this one?
These are both the gummy bear implants. This one is a textured one.
Oh, it feels so interesting.
And then this is another gummy bear implant. This is an anatomic teardrop shape for women who want a more natural appearance for their breast augmentation.
Okay, very good. And then how about tummy tucks? What are you doing these days for that?
So with the tummy tuck is great because it removes all the extra skin or the sagging skin, stretch marks, also tightens the abdominal muscles. And then in addition, we usually do some liposuction to really contour the waist. So
who would be the best candidates for these tummy tuck procedures as we're looking at some of your before and after photos?
For tummy tuck, again, it's mostly women who have a lot of loose hanging skin, stretch marks. Obviously, we want women that are healthy, and it's typically moms who are working moms who want to be able to get back to work and still look great in their clothes.
Is it a complicated procedure?
It's a very simple procedure, and I perform it on a daily basis.
Okay, very good. And then what are we talking about here when we talk about, we're not talking about implants, we're talking about Brazilian butt lifts. Please tell us about that, because we have to admit there is this trend of people wanting to have that bigger backside, it seems.
Yeah, Brazilian butt lift has become very popular these days, with the media really focusing on certain stars. And a lot of women just have trouble with their waist and their buttock, and they want their proportions back because they feel like they've got fat in all the wrong places, and they just want to look good in clothes. And with the media popularizing it, they've been doing research to figure out how to fix this. And what I do is liposuction of the abdomen and waist, and then really contour the waist, give them a really tiny waist. And then I take that fat and I transfer it to the buttock to sculpt it, make it a little bit fuller, and improve the waist-hip ratio.
Do you get a lot of people coming in saying, I want Jennifer Lopez's rear side or Kim Kardashian?
I get a lot of everything. But, fortunately, a lot of women are pretty realistic, and they want something that looks natural just so they can look better proportioned and look better in their clothes.
What do you think is the trend right now in these days with plastic surgery? Anything that we can kind of know the direction that it's kind of going in?
I think a lot of women want a more natural appearance. So the gummy bear implants with the teardrop shape, they can get a much more natural appearance. With the buttock lifts, again, they want just more fullness, more feminine in nature, and something natural.
The Brazilian butt lifts, what's the recovery time for that? Is it long?
Yeah, so most women can go back to work in about a week or two. The toughest part of the recovery is you can't put pressure on your buttock for 6 weeks, so they're not sitting at work.
Right.
So you have to alter how their workstation so they can stand at work.
Okay, interesting. Mommy makeovers, you know, fun things for moms, of course, that are busy on the go, wanting a little bit of a change in their life. Thank you so much, Dr. Dennis Doss, who's joining us from Beverly Hills. Thanks so much for being here this morning.